You have been told that markets are free, that supply and demand decide outcomes, that competition protects efficiency, that no one is in control. That belief is convenient. When you operate infrastructure at scale, you stop believing in convenience. Free markets do not exist. Access exists. Gatekeeping exists. Control exists. The idea of the free market is emotionally useful. It gives participants hope. It gives regulators justification. It gives corporations cover. But markets are never free. They are structured environments with controlled entry points, and whoever controls entry controls outcomes. That is not ideology. That is architecture. If you have never controlled infrastructure, competition still looks real. Once you do, it looks curated. The myth says competition keeps markets healthy. Competition does exist, but only inside the boundaries set by larger players. Boundaries are not random. They are designed. Designed through regulation. Designed through capital concentration. Designed through ownership of distribution. Look at energy. Look at telecom. Look at banking. Look at digital platforms. In every case, infrastructure sits above competition, and infrastructure consolidates, because consolidation reduces volatility, and volatility threatens control. When you allocate capital at scale, stability matters more than fairness. Here is the first mechanism: barrier to entry. Licensing, compliance requirements, capital thresholds, network effects. These are presented as safety. They function as filters. Filters reduce the number of serious players. Fewer players mean predictable behavior. Predictable behavior stabilizes pricing power. This is not conspiracy. It is structural incentive alignment. Now the second mechanism: control of distribution. You can produce the best product in the world. If you do not control distribution, you negotiate. If you negotiate, you concede margin. If you concede margin, you are not in control. Digital markets made this visible. App stores, payment processors, cloud providers. They do not compete for your product. They decide whether it reaches demand. Ownership of the channel shapes the market. Whoever owns the distribution channel shapes demand. The language of freedom remains. The structure of control remains. You are free to compete. Inside the architecture, investors understand this clearly. They do not ask, "Is this innovative?" They ask, "Is this defensible?" Defensibility means barriers. Barriers mean control. Markets reward control more than creativity. Creativity is abundant. Control is scarce. Here is the pivot. The free market myth persists because it motivates participants. Belief fuels risk-taking. Risk-taking fuels liquidity. Liquidity fuels growth. Growth fuels consolidation. Consolidation fuels control. And control stabilizes the system. The narrative of freedom feeds the machinery of consolidation. That is not hypocrisy. It is design. When you manage infrastructure, volatility is a liability. Predictability is an asset. Predictability comes from scale. Scale comes from absorbing competitors. Antitrust intervenes occasionally, but even regulation stabilizes incumbents. Compliance costs scale with size. Large entities absorb them. Smaller entities cannot. Regulation becomes reinforcement. The market appears regulated. The structure becomes entrenched. Free markets are a beautiful theory. Infrastructure is practice. Freedom is discussed. Control is exercised. Most participants compete for revenue. Owners compete for leverage. Revenue fluctuates. Leverage compounds. If you control pricing power, you influence behavior. If you influence behavior, you influence allocation. If you influence allocation, you shape the future landscape. That is not the invisible hand. That is structured influence. Markets evolve, but evolution favors consolidation. Every fragmented industry trends toward concentration. Logistics, airlines, media, technology. The pattern repeats. Fragmentation creates noise. Noise attracts capital. Capital creates scale. Scale reduces competition. Reduced competition increases margin. Increased margin funds acquisition, and the cycle continues. The myth remains useful. It keeps participants focused on tactics, while strategy consolidates above them. If you are competing, you are operating inside a system. If you are consolidating, you are shaping the system. That is the difference. Free markets do not eliminate control, they disguise it. The principle is simple. Do not ask whether a market is free. Ask who controls entry. Ask who controls distribution. Ask who sets the standards. Ask who can change the rules without exiting the game. Because markets are not defined by competition, they are defined by architecture. And architecture is always designed. When you own infrastructure, illusions disappear. You stop chasing opportunity. You start defining constraints. And whoever defines constraints defines the market. You were taught markets are free. That belief keeps you inside them.